Oh my God, this is so exciting. All right, let's check it out. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm AmandaMuse, and today I'm gonna be sharing with you the long-awaited office reveal. I'm sitting in it right now. It is potentially my most favorite space in this whole house, besides the kitchen. And I spend most of my time in here, whether it's exercise, working, filming. I mean, it's amazing. And it's kind of a shock as to where we started and where we are right now. I was smart enough to plan in advance and took a bunch of footage as we were creating this space, putting in windows, ripping up carpets, you name it. Also, partway through the video towards the end, I'm actually going to share some of the equipment that I use, and hopefully I will have remembered to link everything below. Be sure to leave me any questions you might have throughout. Okay, let's do it. Oh my God, it's happening earlier than I expected. Whoa, Patra!
Oh, that's awesome.
That's incredible.
That's gonna look so good.
Holy hell, that's so exciting. Goodbye, ugly ass fireplace. Be gone. Look at that. Oh my God, this is so exciting. It's so exciting. Oh my God. Goodbye to you. Dad's tossing the fireplace. So long, fireplace. My dad did it. Oh my word. It's beautiful. It is beautiful.
In your office.
So this is my office, current state of affairs.
Well, still kind of wet, but see how it's kind of it looks like it's textured, but when you take the drywall knife and skim coat it, it fills all the little
Holes in, the gaps.
And then we have a drywall sander called I don't know what it's called, drywall sander. And
You can rent them from Lowe's and stuff like that.
Yeah, and it makes it just look, because if you don't have that texture gone, it looks like crap.
Oh yeah. The flooring, we've ripped out that ugly carpet and we're gonna be putting in some flooring. It's funny because I love symmetry. I love when things flow nicely together. So the flooring in the main, part of the house on the main floor is this dark brown with texture to it, like like a driftwood kind of look. So I don't want to go too far from that vibe, but I want to go lighter. But the walls are going to be something called White Dove, which we actually tried painting in the main floor. Didn't love it. It was way too light, and I just found it was like very harsh light. So I think in here though, it's going to be beautiful because the floors are light, the walls are light. This whole vibe for my office is very creative space, and for me it's bright and light. We are going to be putting in some pot lights most likely, and then the walls will be the Dove White. The walls do dip like that, so we've got the window. I've got a plan to put a desk over there, and then kind of a sitting area over here where I'll record, like a studio style, with some storage in the back. Anyway, it's all coming together, which is very exciting. And then you just close the door and like, there's my office. Isn't that amazing? Hey.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's good.
So we're doing it.
It's hard to. The first part is the hardest.
It looks so pretty right now. So here's the before.
I'm out of napkins.
Woo woo!
Go back.
So we're out today for lunch.
second.
And we went to Home Sense and I found this beautiful mirror. I love the detail of it.
Do you have the hardware detail person?
Yeah, I do. It's just on my seat. Or on the floor by my seat. And I like the color. It's almost like a taupey kind of. Anyway, it's very pretty. And the mirror is going to go on this side of the room. Just like that.
Is that too hot? Actually, it looks good that.
I know it does. That way it gets my whole person in the mirror. Hello. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna be pretty. Thank God we did not go for the taller one. And I found some very pretty pieces for the wall. So I really liked this one because of the natural wood. It's a beautiful quality. It's from India, which is lovely. So there's that piece. I liked this one. It's kind of like this vintagey, I don't know what kind of art this would be called, but I feel it. I'm feeling the colors. This one I really liked just for the contrast of colors. I thought was really pretty. I love that pop of pink. And this one, I like the greens. I like the gold. I like the gold outline. I thought it was a really pretty frame. We were looking today at chairs and a rug or a carpet from Home Sense, but I didn't see what I really, it's not really what I want. And I'm not in a rush. Like, go slowly. Here it is. Oh, it's very nice.
You could just put those weights. Oh, that's a nice.
Look how nice. It's very complimentary to the floor. Ooh, it deadens the echo in here a bit. And once we get the chairs and, oh, it's very exciting. It's coming together. Does it feel slippy? Like, does it need a rug?
No, it's already got that in the back pocket.
Oh, yeah. Woohoo! Picked up the rug on Wayfair. I'll link it below if you're curious. Not sponsored or anything, but oh, pretty. I love it. It feels so homey already. What did you end up finishing in the room today? Well, you're on it, sucker. So you did the edging, right?
Yeah, so I did the edging because when I paint, well, anyway, I did the edging and I caulked on the top and the bottom of the baseboards.
Really?
Gives it a nice look, so I did that.
That's it.
Figure out how these lights
Oh yeah,
do the same
we've got
color.
these cool, I still haven't set it up. You know what, that's actually gonna be my plan tonight. This is ridiculous. I've had these lights put in, you can put them any color, and I still haven't hooked them up to my phone. And then tomorrow, I think, we're gonna hang up the things that I bought over here. Oh honey, look what's arrived. My chairs. So I purchased all of my things off of Wayfair. So let's do this. Let's put this together and see if I like it. So I've got two chairs, but I'm gonna just open the one, and then this chair is gonna go back in the basement. But yeah, to see if I'm a fan, because I don't know, I might have wanted a different color. We'll see. Chair came out of the box, chair went back in the box. It just, for the price, it was not comfortable enough, to be honest. This wing back that I got off Kijiji for like 50 bucks was way better. I want it to be comfortable. Like if I'm having people sit in the office recording a podcast for over an hour, I want you to be cozy. And also like if I'm not sitting at my desk, I want to be cozy sitting on something. So that wasn't it, or this wasn't it. So back they go. When I came back from running some errands, the table arrived. So this was purchased through Wayfair as well. I'm gonna put it together and I hope I like it. Dean and I actually just hit up 2 stores to look for chairs, and here's the thing. I found some beautiful chairs, but they were like way out of my budget. I just can't justify spending $1,500 on one chair that I'm gonna sit in occasionally. Like it's just, that's not for me. That's not how I like to spend my money. Cool if you do. It's just, I got other places I want to put my money. So this chair is going to do for now, which is like a thrifted item. And I've got a couple of emails out to people on Kijiji, which is an app that you can get some really nice secondhand things. I'm looking for like a comfortable wing back. ish. Doesn't have to be actually wingback, but like a comfortable chair. So when you sit in it, you feel like I could sit here for a little bit, you know? Anyway, I digress. Let's put a table together. Ta-da! I like it. I mean, obviously it's faux marble, but it gives off a nice look. It's a little bit chintzy, I'm not gonna lie. But it'll serve its purpose, and it was a very good price, and we will go with it. So, yeah.
I just gotta cut the stickers off.
So this is the shelf, and then what's the plan? So there's gonna be, the wood sits on top of it, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at some bamboo plywood. Put that on top, take the stickers off, and then underneath I'm just gonna build a low tray with some wheels on it, and then you can just put your foot on it, just put, well, or your hand, and pull it out, and your tripods, and then just push it back in.
Sweet. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so excited. It's awesome. Looks great. So these are going to be the hooks that we hang on the wall, and are these a cast iron? Like, what are they?
Yeah, they look cast.
Yeah, they're really like very sturdy. I won't. So we've got a couple different colors. I'll show you. There's the colors, very neutral, and it's funny because I didn't think this one would go.
Mom, where does
And
it find
look
the
at that, it
orange
matches perfectly. He's gonna figure out where to put them, and they'll just sit like nicely on the wall. Love it. Okay.
And only one screw would work.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna avoid it. So I'm gonna put one right here. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Is that high enough?
Yeah, it's perfect.
And then we'll just space them.
I love it.
Which one?
Pretty.
Straight?
Yeah, it's perfectly straight. So right now, I am basically scratching off all of the little labels, which is super gross and feels really nasty on my fingers, but it's going. I got a little podcast on the, on the ears here, but I got rid of that one. And to be fair, I really only want it like visually, like I don't care about that one. I won't see that from the outside, but just all the outside labels. So we're getting there. It's definitely tedious work, but I'm so excited. Like, the room has come together. There's things on the wall. This is like the very last thing I have to do. And then I can actually load up the shelves, and it's like done. Woo! I'm in the middle of recording something, and it dawned on me that as I'm doing my office tour, it might be nice to show you what I'm using this as a studio space for and how I'm using it, because I know a lot of you are actually creators as well. Sorry, there's Tic Tacs in my mouth. Anyway, so I'll just give you a little tour, and then I'll link my equipment below for those of you that are curious about that part of my office. Also, it goes without saying that I have accumulated equipment over the last 8 years, so naturally there's going to be a lot listed below, but it was slow and steady. It's not something I just purchased overnight. You buy things as you need them and as your business develops, right? So just like keep that in mind, okay? Here we go. This is an LED panel light. It's probably one of my most used items. Let's let it focus a bit. I love that light. As you can see, it's tilted up to basically light up the room. This is a circle light, or whatever it's called, also a LED light, but that probably one of my first purchases. But I still use it to this day because it does light real well. This is a shotgun mic by Sennheiser, and I wasn't using it for a long time, but I recently picked up a new DSLR camera, which is the Canon 80D, and now I can plug in my mic because my other cameras did not have a mic jack. So that makes all the difference. And I mean, for little techie people, it's plugged into an XLR type of what's it called? XLR cord, which then plugs into this iRig, which is, allows you to then connect to the camera. So, it's a lot of equipment, but it's gorgeous. And this is a darker spot in my office, but you can see as you're standing back here, it is very well lit. And then this guy is kind of a purchase I regretted, to be honest. It was this kind of spotlight thing. I don't know how I got suckered into buying it, but look, if I turn it off, you can kind of see, like it makes a huge difference, and it lights up that side of the room. Because with the natural light only coming in here, you're limited to where you can sit. And so I had a guest today, and it was nice and beautiful and well lit, and it looks like a beautiful studio space. And of course, with the nice light walls of the background, it just creates that really airy feeling. I'm literally crying. I can't hold it together. It's like, I can't believe this is my space, There's a lot of thoughts going through my head. Little teenager Amanda with her bedroom that didn't even have a window to the outside. It was a window to the other room, and the floor was plywood, and I don't know why nobody ever freaking finished it for me. And this is my space. Like, this is like, it's just a room, but it's like, I don't know, guys. Life isn't always easy, and it takes time and a lot of hard work to get to things. And people like, oh, it's just a room above a garage, but it's so much more than that. So anyway, feeling very grateful. Whew. I'm also might be a little hungry, so emotional. Oh God. All right, let's check it out. This is the view from the door. Hello, puppy. Dean built this desk for me a few years ago. This was in the basement in my last house, except it had a shelf over there. So it's funny because I did not like the stain of this desk until we are now in a lighter space, and now I love it. It's also a pipe shelf type of desk. So Dean made it, stained it, sanded it. I love it. These lamps I think I picked up at HomeSense. It works well. You know, little trinkets like a little family photo. I made this when we went out for pottery one time with the kids, and it holds some lip gloss and hair ties and things, which is great for when I'm filming. I thought this filing cabinet was toast. It got a little banged up in the move in the summer, but I popped it back together and it's the perfect size. I had a feeling I might want to replace the chair, and I think I may at some point, but for now, the color is very neutral. It's a very comfortable chair, so I'll keep it. The cord situation could be better, but I do have my foot massager and a heating pad under the table because this is a place of comfort, friends. Comfort. I love how the painting turned out and how the gold kind of glimmers as the light hits it. It's perfect. The mirror fits the space incredibly. It's perfect for those outfit selfies. I just love it. Dean ended up installing these really neat pot lights that I think are on a pink setting at the minute. Yeah, they're pink. Hard to tell, but you can change them on your phone with an app, which is pretty neat. So in the evenings, I love a nice pink color, and then usually in the day I change it to a bright white. Eventually I would like this wall to be a gallery wall style, but for now, with my commitment to things, and I do like a minimal look, I just added the two. So we have the abstract one with the pink, which I like, and this wooden one. You'll notice I didn't end up putting up the flower one. I just didn't feel that the colors went anymore, so I skipped it. Oh, and I do want to say one thing about this blanket. This blanket is something from my grandmother, and I remember this on her sofa. She had a sofa that was teal leather like this. I still remember it, and I swear it still smells like her house, and I just love it so much. She passed away a few years ago, so. You may recall the chair fiasco. I bought some chairs and then ended up returning them. So let me tell you a bit about these. I found this one, which I just thought was absolutely incredible. It does have a few pills on it, but the color and the style is just exquisite. And I didn't actually show you the outcome of the chairs I purchased, but they definitely follow a similar vibe. However, this chair was made in a time where things were made with serious quality, and I just love this chair. I find it goes so well with the carpet, and it's quite comfortable and holds your back really well. Then I was sitting on my phone chatting with you guys on Instagram, and a wonderful viewer messaged me and said, "Hey, I just found this chair on Facebook Marketplace." So I reached out to the lady, and she was just wonderful, and I just thought, oh my God, this is perfect. It matches. Like, you can see the shape and style are very similar to the one I'd already purchased. So of course I picked it up. And then I brought it home and it was in such great condition, I went back and picked up the other one she was selling. I mean, they are in mint condition. The previous owner told me she'd had these since the 80s, but as an occasional chair, they just didn't get sat on very much. It fits the space perfectly. They're not too big, but yet they're very comfortable. I love a good old school classic vibe. The table fits in really well, and I found these coasters. I was thrifting and found these in a little vintage shop, and I remember these from when I was a kid. Who knows where, at a grandparent's house or whatnot, but I just love them. The shelf, the finished shelf is something of my dreams. So I was able to take, certain things that I've been holding on my desk, like my printer and the paper, and put it back here. But I think the biggest win is that all of my equipment is now within reach. So this was always my biggest complaint, that to set up my equipment, it took so long because I was always rifling through boxes, and now it's right here, ready to rock. My plan is to get some bins or a rolling shelf on the bottom here, just so everything is up off the floor. But for now, this will do. And over here as well, some nice baskets, just to have it more, just so that it's a bit more visually appealing. And then on the top, I have, my most reach for items, things that I'm working on for campaigns, all within very easy reach, and just a few special items back there. And this back wall, hooks and hats and purses, and I have my gym bag ready for the win back. The hooks turned out beautifully. The colors the kids and I were saying remind us of PEI. It's got a copper one over there. When you love hats, you need a place to hang them. So this is a perfect spot behind the door here. And then last but not least is our storage area, which is behind this door. So I'll just give you a little peek into the back area of this room. So now we're able to store all of the fitness equipment back here, which is great. Still within reach. Once you get in here, you'll see there's quite a bit of space. I've got some excess storage, some paintings we're just storing back there, and then other equipment and things I need to go through. But this is what I'm saying. So previously I would have to dig through these boxes before I was ready to film anything, and now it's all within reach, which is incredible. Just another angle of the shelving area here. It's quite large. And there you have it. And there you have it. My office space. And that's it, guys. That is the office reveal. It's like my favorite space in this whole house. And I have to say, there's something that it does to your brain when you walk upstairs and go into an office space instead of walking down into the basement. Not to say that a basement office isn't luxurious as well, but it's just, you know, I've had a few different office types as I've been creating this business and this, you know, this space. And this particular room just gives me so much room to create, and I love it so much. And I thank all of you for being here and supporting me and honestly giving me a reason to have this room. So thanks so much. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.